begin the ordering process for that huge set of pans that chef brought to us. We're all loving it today. But now let's move on and talk about something that is one of the biggest pains, especially the holidays, when you're slicing your meats or you're trying to prep all of the food in your kitchen. If you've got a dull knife.
There's nothing more frustrating for a chef than a dull knife. We all need sharp knives. It's that simple. And the truth is, probably 95% of America has dull knives. Trust me, when I did Take Home Chef, I came into a lot of your old kitchens and everybody, the one thing they were like, if only I had a sharp knife. And the truth is, it makes your preparation time at least double, all right? Easy. So I'm going to show you how you traditionally sharpen a knife, which is a horrible process. And then I'm going to show you the quick fix, because I've got a tool that is going to change your world. All right, so this is what you normally do. You start with a sharpening stone, and this is what our chefs do. It needs to be a wet stone, so you pour a little water over there. Now you have to try and find, that's 90 degrees, that's 45, that's 22.5. You need to find 18 degrees. And then you need to perfectly run that knife at 18 degrees. You can't lift it up, you can't lift it down, because the truth is, if you go too high, you're going to dull the knife. It's going to actually do it some damage. So you need to really get that right. You need to do exactly the same on both sides. It's a horrible process, and it's not easy to do.
It doesn't sound good either.
It sounds horrible. You can, if you get this wrong, you will make your knives even worse. And guess what? No one has one of these. So let's stop talking about it, because I have the solution. What you're doing when you're sharpening your knife is, imagine this is the blade of your knife. Basically, you're making it more like that. Okay, so if it starts there, you're making it more like that. So it's a more acute blade. What we've done is we've developed this beautiful little sharpener. We put these great suction caps on the bottom, so it's an electric sharpener. You stick it down to your work surface. And we've put 18.5 degrees in here, which is the right way. And then all you're gonna do is run your knife about 4 or 5 times through each side. It's a 2-step process. So this is 1 and this is 2.
And they're numbered, by the way.
They're numbered.
1, 2, okay.
But I want to show you just how sharp you can get it. So let's start by dulling the knife. I have a steel here. This is what you use to hone. So let me just go ahead and destroy the blade. Okay, let me just totally take the edge off the steel. Right, so that's pretty much ruined it. Now let me get something nice and soft like a tomato and show you how difficult it is to cut with a blunt knife. See how it's squashing the tomato? I mean, yeah, I can get through it, but it's pretty blunt. Okay, so now, let's go ahead and sharpen. So, remember what I said? 4 or 5 strokes. Just nice and light. It's at that perfect 18.5 degrees. 3. So you run it through first on the left side, which shows the 1.
And I like that you did the suction to the counter so it's not moving.
So it's not moving around. Then you go ahead and you do 2, right? Only do it through twice the second time. Okay, turn it off. Now, have a look at the difference. No need to hone it on a steel. Watch this. You ready?
Oh my gosh, it's day and night.
Is that incredible?
So you essentially have all new knives in your kitchen once you get this.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. I mean, for $24.95, we're shipping it to you for free, and it's on 2 flex of $12 and change. You can take those knives in your kitchen and make them even better than new.
And it doesn't matter which knife it is. I've gone through people's knives drawers, and I've asked them to bring them in for me. These are the dullest knives we could find, all right? Again, just to prove to you how dull they are, let me destroy it. Because if you're doing this is on steel, you are literally just taking the edge off.
You can see what you've done.
Let me show it to you one more time. I just did this at home because I went through look at this. Look how it squashes that tomato. Like, eventually you cut through it, but it's like really just squashing it.
We all have those knives. And it's funny because knives are something that we use every single day, and we're going to use more around the holiday season to do all of our prep work, to cut the meat. You are essentially, think of what you would pay for a new set of knives. For $24.95, you can bring all of your knives back to life.
Absolutely, I just did it. I found an old set of shuns. They haven't been sharpened in 10 years. They were so dull and so miserable. I sharpened every single one. It took me about 5 minutes to do the entire set of, I think, 12 blades. My nanny came down to me, she's like, what did you do to the knives? My wife came in, she's like, what happened to our knife? You know, it's like we bought a new set of $500 knives.
That's incredible.
You know, so you literally, and look at the result, you guys. This is the same tomato that just got totally squashed by the blunt knife.
Now they're cooked, or they're sliced to perfection.
And it doesn't matter what it is that you're cutting, you know, whether you're slicing through peppers. This is that dull knife that I just showed you guys. You know,
that's amazing.
It's really cool. Let's start again with a different one.
Well, here, let me show you what you are getting. So remember, this is going to suction cup to your counter, so it's not going to move. It's labeled on the top. So you're going to start with side 1. You're going to move over to side 2. It's got a retractable cord, by the way, so it stores nice and neat. $12.48 for a fantastic practical gift as well. Everyone has knives. They all get dull. This ensures that your knives stay sharp for years to come. And it's not just your knives, too. It can also be your kitchen shears, your scissors, tools. It's going to sharpen everything, right, Chef?
You know why you cry when you cut onions?
Why?
Because you have a blunt knife. Watch this. When you can slice onions like this. And
Look how thin those are.
Is that crazy or what? And this was that dull knife. The other little feature that we have here that I want to show you, we've built it into the side, is a scissor sharpener. So I'm going to turn it to the side. You can take your scissors, and whether they come apart, you know, my scissors obviously come apart. These ones don't. It doesn't matter. You can just go ahead and just pop it on in. I'm doing it backwards. You go ahead and pop it on in.
Hard to do it for TV, doing everything backwards.
Yeah, I'm lefty. You just run it through a few times on each side, and you bring the edge right back to your pair of scissors. So whether you use it for dressmaking or snipping herbs.
You're wrapping your holiday gifts and your scissors are dull. That's the worst thing ever when you can't sharpen or you can't cut that holiday paper. Ooh, that goes through nice. It's like a hot knife through butter. Oh,
right?
Amazing. So remember, this is a 2-stage knife sharpener. This isn't, you know, any other technology where you just have that one little stage. It doesn't sharpen both sides. It's sides through that 2-stage knife sharpening process.
You can also sharpen screwdrivers. So
we've
put a little piece in here.
There's a hole. Can we show that? There's a hole for a screwdriver. Oh wait, we have to show.
See?
Do that again. Do it again.
So when you get a screwdriver that's sort of got a bent end to it, you stick it in here, and that'll just grind it straight down and bring it back to flat for you.
Every man on the set just cried a little. Everyone's in awe. Look at everyone's mouth is open. That's pretty cool. So it's your tools, it's your shears, it's your knives. Limited quantity on this. It's only $12.48 on your charge card. We're shipping that one to you for free as well. All right, let's